Dia de los Muertos Sugar Skull, and we're going to be using symmetry. So the first thing we're going to need to do, let me show you first, and then I'll let you do yours later. First thing you're going to need to do is write your first and last name on your black paper, because we will not finish these today and we'll have to have them for next time. So first and last name, and then underneath you're going to write your classroom code. So for 5th grade you're going to write 5, and then you're going to write the letter of your teacher's name. So for Oliver it would be O. Alright, now I'm going to put this black paper to the side because I won't need it till after I'm done cutting out my sugar skull. So I'm going to be looking at the shape of the skull. I put a few printouts on your table. So looking at this, the top is rounded and then the sides kind of curve in. If you don't draw these lines on there perfectly, it's okay. All I want you to do is to try. So I'm going to start by drawing a roundish shape. And if you make a mistake, make sure you're drawing light. So you say draw light until you've got it right. Now I'm going to go back and add some vertebrae. That's for my neck. And you could even draw some flowers here to cut out. That's your choice. Because you're not going to leave them on here. We're going to cut everything out and glue it on the black paper. So now that I'm to this point, I can go ahead and cut out. So you guys may go ahead and draw your skull shape now. Oh, you don't need to talk at this point. You're just getting a pencil and drawing your skull shape. Don't forget, you should have your name on the black paper. That's first. Name and then skull shape. Then I'm going to get a pair of scissors and begin to cut this out carefully. After you draw your skull, you're going to cut it out. Now that side that has pencil lines, that's the side of your paper where you add your glue. Since we're not painting this, we don't need a whole lot of glue. Just add a few dots. Oops, see if I can get them glue out here.
So do you draw on the skull?
You're just drawing your skull, cutting it out, gluing it down, and then we will decorate with oil pastel. So don't worry about adding eyes and mouth and all that fun stuff until after we glue it down. Also, Be careful you don't get too much glue and then it gets soggy. Now you find your black paper, making sure your name's on the back, and you put your sugar skull down here, and you just rub it around here. Now, if you want to just draw where the eyes and the nose are going to be, you can do that, but I want you to add your designs with oil pastel. And think about this as well. The eyes are pretty much in the middle, so don't get your eyes up too high up in the forehead. And try to make it as symmetrical as possible. I might have to go back around it again with some oil pastel to work on that. Now I'm ready to get my oil pastels out. And be careful when you're using oil pastels not to let them lay on the table. They stay in your hand or in their home. Remember, it's symmetrical, so if you add a design on one side, make the same design on the other side. Does anybody have any questions? If you need my help, raise your hand. Okay, so work on adding your designs, patterns, lines, shapes, colors, your choice.